Oh, shoot. Whoa. Hi, humans. Oh. 1 second. I'm smart. All right, just checking the audio here. Just to see if it's working. Is it working? Oh, no. I hope it's working. Oopsies. Yep, it's working. Oh my goodness. Oof. Ooh, my lord. I hope everyone's doing wonderfully. I am about to crack this little baby open. You know, I don't drink, but I will have some of this. I mean, this is probably bad for me too. I mean, sugar, oh my lord. But I'm gonna have some because it's about to be a new decade. Okay, well, fudge muffins. Anyway, I mostly came on here to hang out for a little bit and also to let everybody know that I'm putting out a new video tomorrow, and it's kind of an important one. Hey, what's up? What's up, Nate? Yeah, keep an eye out tomorrow. Possibly in the morning, possibly in the afternoon, but whatever. You know, I'm still kind of putting some finishing touches on it, so gonna be working through the night on it. But yeah, it's kind of a big deal. Not in that it's anything special. It's more that it's just kind of an important. It's marking an important, point in my life that I've reached, and there are some big changes happening in my life because of something that I discovered about myself recently. And no, it's not a gay thing or a trans thing or anything like that. It's something a bit worse. I'm just kidding. It's not worse. When I say worse, I mean to imply that it's not more difficult to deal with. It's very difficult to deal with, yes, but it's definitely going to change a lot of things. It certainly is going to make other things harder. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about that in a video that I am currently trying to finish right now. It'll be up hopefully in the morning. And I would really appreciate it if everybody took the time to watch it. Don't worry, I edited out all of my ums, well, at least as many as I could catch, so you don't have to sit through that. It's going to be a very polarizing video for a couple of reasons. It's got some controversial stuff that will be discussed, and possibly some triggering stuff will be discussed. So, use discretion, I guess. If it's not for you, I'm putting a content warning at the very beginning. That's the first thing that you're going to see. So you can decide for yourself based off of the content warning if you wish to go ahead and view it. But, if you're able to, I would appreciate it because it discusses, like I said, something very major that I discovered about myself recently that is going to cause a major impact on my life. And also I show an example having to do with that I actually caught on camera a few days ago. It just so happened a few days ago I managed to catch it on camera. So there will be clips of what I'm talking about as well. And the clips are going to be kind of polarizing too, because what takes place in the clips touches on some controversial stuff, some very touchy subjects. So it'll be a good time had by all. It's going to be nice and lighthearted. Oh boy. Whatever it is, all the best for the new year and your whole life. Thank you, Ash. And because things, yeah, neat. And happy new year to everybody, by the way. Happy new decade. Happy almost 2020. It's already 2020 over in the East Coast, but just waiting on it to be 2020 here. Got like Less than half an hour. That's great. 23 minutes. So yeah, I want to stress that tomorrow's video, I had a hard time deciding if I should make it at all, because it, like I said, is very controversial, and even me making it, like, just the thought of me making it was stressful to me. But I felt it was important for a lot of reasons. I'm also going to be doing something in the video, which I tend to do a lot, which is I'm going to be criticizing myself because I feel it's necessary, because of some of my behavior that took place in the clips that I'll be showing you. But again, that'll be all in the video. It's going to be a doozy. I just hope that people who watch it do so with understanding, and perhaps reserve judgment, or at least, try to keep in mind that, like many of you, I had a rough life, and we were all traumatized. We were all damaged. And not just by the cult, but by the people that were in the cult, and under the cult's influence. So, just, yeah, please keep that in mind when you watch the video tomorrow, if you do watch the video tomorrow. I will warn you that, like, some of it will be hard to watch. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm straight up a very boring person. So as much as I tried to edit this rambling stuff down into something coherent, I'm still, because of the subject matter, I'm still kind of, my affect is a bit like, I sound like I'm depressed or bored or something, because it's not really an entertaining subject. I mean, some people might find it entertaining, but I don't personally find it entertaining. I found it rather, like I said, stressful to talk about. But it's important. It's important because, because I like to be honest with you all about the kinds of stuff that I deal with, so that you have the full picture with regards to the rest of the stuff that you see on here, like my activism, for instance, that's another reason I'm actually a little nervous about tomorrow, about the video, is because I'm worried that, it may damage my credibility as an activist. I certainly hope not, because, many of us activists, we have our own, we all have our own struggles. So hopefully, like I said, you will be perhaps understanding and reserve some judgment. But like I said, it's important. It's important that we talk about it, because, well, there's lots of reasons it's important we talk about it, and everything else, like everything that's in the video. It's technically polarizing and controversial because of two separate subjects that just so happen to be related in this one instance. So fun, right? Like I'm like, yeah, like, why not talk about two really controversial things in one video? Because one wasn't enough. Yeah, I'm a little nervous at how people are going to view me after this as well, because, I mean, quite frankly, I didn't know what to think myself when I discovered this. I didn't know how to feel. I don't think I would have honestly even believed it unless I had seen it for myself. So, hey. Uh, I am also going to be talking about it because I think it's important, just in case anybody else is going through the same thing, just in case anybody else uh, struggles with some of the same stuff and doesn't realize that they're struggling with the same thing. Because I didn't know. I didn't know for almost 33 years. I had suspicions, but I didn't know. um, but yeah, all the details tomorrow video. It'll be there. And I hope everything turns out okay after that. I am hopeful for the future, despite what I'll be discussing. I'm still hopeful that I have a future and that that I'll be able to function and still lead a pretty good life, and try to be worth a damn as an activist too, without causing damage to myself. Well, I should say further damage to myself. Happy New Year, Julie and Nate, of course. And Ash says, it's okay to me because you said you felt it. It comes from your heart. Well, thank you. I hope that's how people receive it, because it definitely is heartfelt. It's a very serious discussion, but it's heartfelt. And like I said, I felt it would be very important to share it, for awareness purposes, for like I said, having the full picture of what's going on, and honestly, just because I don't like to be completely alone with this. I haven't really told many people what will be in the video. Only a handful of people know, close friends and family. But everyone will know tomorrow. Happy New Year, Paul. And Happy New Year to all the millions of cats. And Happy New Year in kitty heaven to our dearly departed Alexander. May you rest in peace. Yeah. I am extremely nervous for tomorrow. But I think everything might be okay. Usually the way I approach these things is I'm just honest. And I say, here it is. And, if people can't handle that, I understand. And yeah. Oops, sorry. Just trailed off there for a second. How do you know that 2 of the millions of cats are sitting at the computer watching you? I have a feeling. I just have a feeling. Well, especially since like half those millions of cats are living with Nate. Excuse me. Sorry if that was loud. Ooh, we've got only, 14 minutes left, folks. What's going on in your lives? What are your New Year's resolutions? Mine is to make this a year of self-love and healing, because all the past years have been, failed attempts at me trying to accomplish things that I wasn't ready to accomplish because I haven't given myself time to heal and rest yet. So instead of that, I've just been stacking on, the damage that I've already done to myself. Like when I started doing activism, that was just, really hard on me. And it only got harder every year that I continued to do stuff like that. So this year, I'm gonna make it about trying to take care of myself. Uh, you know, to take better care of my health, take better care of my mental health, take better care of my connections to people, because I have lost touch with a lot of people that are very important to me. Warren says, I lost one of my fur babies this year. Whatever the afterlife is, if it doesn't have pets, I don't want it. I agree. That's valid, But I'm sure that if there is an afterlife, they've got to have cats, right? They've got to at least have cats or dogs or something cute and fuzzy. What kind of an afterlife would what kind of an afterlife would have no animals? That'd be boring. What would you even do? But yeah, New Year's resolutions, anyone? Like I said, I'm just trying to heal and take better care of my life, all different facets of it. And this stuff is really good. This is not good for you, though. It is liquid sugar. Who likes liquid sugar? I do. Oh wow, you got people speaking some German. I forgot. I think Ash is actually from Germany, right? I think I remember that being mentioned before. Man, how long until New Year's now? Oh, look at that, 11 minutes. Woo! Coke is also liquid sugar. Yeah. In Mexico, it's liquid sugar. Over here in America, it's liquid corn syrup. I don't think that we put real sugar in our Coke. Well, that's okay because we can get Mexican Coke here in this country. Because why wouldn't we? We import lots of crap. We even have like a whole section in our grocery store of just like European food and stuff. Oof. EJ made a humongous like feast. We are probably gonna die, so that's cool because we ate a whole bunch and everything we ate was unhealthy, so that's good. Uh, yeah. Whoops. Holy. There we go. Thanks. Yeah. So I've got like a bunch of unanswered messages and stuff. I don't know about you guys if you have any unanswered messages, or like if you just don't have the spoons sometimes to get back to people's calls and stuff. I have a bunch of those. That's like part of the New Year's resolution. I got to get back to people, Like I said, I've just been going through so much lately that I've had to kind of take a step back and just breathe and give myself, the space and the time to be able to survive, basically. And that's fair, that's valid. Everybody can do that. Everybody needs to do that sometimes. And everybody should do that sometimes. It's not good to burn yourself out, trying to do stuff, because then whatever it is that you're doing is just going to be of lower quality anyway. So it's not even worth it. You might as well just take the rest. Sometimes that's the best thing you can do with your time is rest, like literally do nothing. So I'm gonna not do nothing, but I will rest, and I will definitely make sure to take time for myself, not just recreational time, but the important stuff. Like I said, taking care of my health, taking care of my not just my physical health, but my mental health, and taking care of my friendships and my relationships with my family. The family that I have, my children, the one or two siblings that actually want to talk to me still. I haven't talked to my sister because, quite frankly, I'm not really sure what to think. She's tried to reach out to me a few times, and I've been kind of nervous, so I've just avoided answering, and I feel guilty because that's like one family member that I could have in my corner that cares, potentially. It's just that I'm a little nervous because with the history of being raised in the cult. Not that she was raised in the cult. She wasn't raised in the cult. She's Jewish. Um, with the history of being raised in the cult, you're gun shy at family who reaches out to you because you're always worried that there's like an ulterior motive or that their love is conditional. And I know that my sister already knows that I'm trans and all this other stuff. She knows about me. She knows what I do, the cult crashing stuff. She knows that. And she doesn't have a problem with that, supposedly. I haven't really talked to her directly, but she is the one who told the rest of the family that I was trans. At least, I'm pretty sure she was. And she's reaching out to me, so I presume that means she doesn't have a problem with me. But I'm still afraid. So I don't know. I think I should try to reach out to her and try to hang out with her or something, because I cry all the time about how I don't have family, and then I've got one over there that's trying to reach out to me, and I'm just being a big wuss about it. I should give her a chance. And if you guys have family that is trying to reach out to you and you're a little afraid, maybe consider weighing the pros and cons of whether or not it's worth a shot, getting back to them. I'm just a little afraid. Because there's stuff that I know about my sister, like she's a little on the conservative side from what I've heard. And, I just don't know. I don't want to end up walking into a situation where I'm going to have to defend the fact that I exist and stuff. But I don't know. I can't say for sure that that's what that's going to be like, because quite frankly, I don't know my sister that well. I lived with her for like a year. But I'm especially worried now that, not just my sister, but anybody who's reaching out to me now is not gonna want contact with me after tomorrow's video. That's another thing. Yeah, I'm a little scared that I will lose friends and potentially even the few family members that I have, in my corner. But we'll see, right? 5 minutes till the new year, and nobody's told me their goals, their resolutions. Nate, what's your resolution? Come on, I know you've got to have one. What is it? Pet more cats? Eat more tacos made out of spaghetti? That's funny. It flagged your message because you said below me. Gosh. Oh Lord. Oh yeah, I also have, my big giant cup of espresso, because if I didn't have that, I don't think I would be able to finish tonight's video, because my focus would just be like, because I have a lot of energy right now because I'm kind of in an up phase or a manic phase, whatever you want to call it. But I don't always have the focus to go along with the energy because I have ADHD. But caffeine sometimes just kind of forces you to focus, which is it's helpful. It doesn't always do that though. If I drink too much, if I go too far over the threshold, I end up falling asleep. This stuff will put me to sleep. If I chug the whole thing right now, I would just go to sleep. That's not good. That's like not what I need from this. It would be a waste. To a new decade. 2020. We're almost there. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes, and then I can say goodbye to 2019. Smell you later, 2019. Ash says, want to evolve unconditional love more and more. That's a fantastic resolution. Unconditional love is good. Conditional love, is that's fine in certain situations. Like, you shouldn't just let people walk all over you. But unconditional love it's magical, and it is a treasure. And if you get that from somebody, and it's consensual, if you get that from somebody and you reciprocate that, then you are, I don't want to say blessed, but that, I guess you've got something special. So that's cool. Nate's resolution is smoke more smoke more ganja, worry less, and fuck everyone who doesn't care enough to give two shits, and be a better husband to my wife. That last was straight up Julie. Oh, well, I mean, good resolution. Although, we can't be perfect, so don't expect perfection from Nate. You don't want him to become a Jehovah's Witness again. That's what happens when you try to, expect perfection from an XJW, is they try to give you that. Like, they just enter into robot mode where they're like, oh, it's time to be perfect. And they give it to you. I mean, sometimes that's not what you want either. Like, you think that's what you want, but nah. Oh boy. All right, folks. We are about to hit freaking midnight in 30 seconds? Ooh, I got a surprise. Just gonna hang out right here in the dark. All right, folks. It's almost freaking New Year's over here. We got just a few seconds. We got 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Woo! Happy new decade. And I think I can hear explosions. Well, they were blowing them up a lot about 30 minutes ago. Woo! Yeah, I'm this guy. I'm the guy that has the disco ball in his office, because yeah, you need one of those in your office. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I can hear the explosions outside. Oh, sorry. I'm going to send somebody a text. See, I'm already doing well on my resolution. I'm getting back to people. What the? See, you're watching it live, folks. I'm fulfilling my resolutions. There. Oh. Boom. Oh. I gotta bother the J-Man. Yeah. Look at that. Not too shabby. You know what I kind of like to do sometimes? I like to use holidays as an excuse to bother people that I know don't actually like me and don't like to hear from me. Like my ex's parents. I'm just kidding. No, actually, I do try to wish them a Happy New Year or Merry Christmas or whatever, but they don't really like me right now. actually. And that's actually partially due to what's going to be in the video tomorrow. Yay! So please, if you haven't already heard me blabbing about it for a billion years, stay tuned tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow for the video. It's going to be fabulous. Not really. It's going to be a disaster, but it's fine. Right. But yeah, if you want to bother somebody right now, now's a good time to hit somebody up that you haven't talked to in forever. Just be like, Happy New Year. This is your good excuse. Or, like if you want to bother your in-laws, be like, hey, I know you hate my guts. Don't put that in there. But Happy New Year. Put that part. Anyway, Happy New Year, folks. Oh, I still have purple hair, or at least hair that's trying to be purple. Let me see. Look at this. It's trying. Look at that. Oh, God. Disaster hair. Puberty hair. I look like the Joker's gay uncle. Oh, this is not good. Okay. Well, that's a wrap, folks. Let me just check the chat real quick, and then I'll pop outside. Oh, Happy New Year, everyone. 2020 is already 7 hours old in January. In Germany. Yeah. It's already a lot of hours old in lots of places. We just suck. We're slow here. You know how America is behind the rest of the world always. Let's see here. All the explosions. Later, buddy. Oh, yeah. I guess Nate must have taken off. All right, folks. Well, I have glitter all over me. I hope that you have a fantastic start to this new and wonderful year. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. Please be there, and please keep an open mind, and don't judge me, all that stuff. Please be gentle. It's yeah, I'm nervous. All right. Happy New Year, everyone. Remember, take care of yourselves and each other.